Okay, in this training video I'm going to cover how to use the computer and run the technology for Sunday morning. Let's begin with the computer first, then I'll show the sound stuff and the projector. So typically when you come to the screen, it'll say something like press Ctrl-Alt-Delete to log on. Do that, you'll enter the password, which is Castle, just as you see it written there. Once you're logged on, you will see some things pop up that you can probably shut down if they pop up. I have saved the media shout for the morning on the desktop. It might move itself. I had originally placed it here, but you can see it moved itself there. So just look for it. You'll see that it is labeled Sherry 11.1. And when you launch it, this computer should have it come up no problem. If it does not launch and gives you an error message and says something about the date and the time being wrong, you can troubleshoot that by pulling up the date and the time here and say change date and time settings, and then again select change date and time, and then you'll have to go back to sometime in August before that problem initially started, choose the date and the time, and hit OK, but because it's working fine, I'm not going to do that. So this should all come up for you, no problem. Before this will all work, though, you need to turn on the technology soundboard. So to do that, you'll look here, and you'll see that there's no lights, so it's not on. When you look at this switch that's right here, this is the off and on switch. You're just going to flick that up. Again, push it forward. And over the next several seconds, the technology will begin to boot up. You can see the green light is now glowing. And so the main things you have to worry about are these here. These are the mains, and this. And once those are up, I wouldn't start anything before they're more than halfway. Leave them halfway so you don't blow the speakers. But then you can also see that here is labeled computer. And so that one, the computer, will also allow the noise from the computer to go. So now the soundboard is up and ready. To get the projector on, you'll just hit this red button once, and you should be able to listen and hear a word come from the projector. And it'll take a few minutes to warm up, but once that's up, you'll be able to see what you have on Media Shout playing. You can see it's warming up. Now, Media Shout, the reason I wanted to put the projector on is a couple of the things that you'll have on Media Shout here will run on the screen, on the projector screen, but you won't necessarily see the video here. So one of the songs that we have that Sherry asked for this morning is called Abraham. And as you can see, when I click it, you don't see the video on the screen here or here, but when you look up at the projector, it is playing. So don't worry about that too much. You can hear that the sound is going. Now, I'm going to bring these back down so you can hear me talking. If something is not playing, if you have it up, these buttons here are mute. So you can see that if I have this up over here, and I have that up, if I hit that, it mutes it. So you want to make sure that these are depressed and not in. So again, it's out, pressed in. So I'll leave it that way for now. For a microphone, the mics are all here. And I'll do my best to make sure that the white microphone is ready to go with batteries. This button here turns it on, and then the white fader here will control the white microphone. So now, well, we'll see. I'll troubleshoot to make sure it works for you on Sunday morning. Okay. Now, for the rest of the videos, that was one song. That is a video imported from our Gospel Project CD. This is inherent in the program. So when you click on that, it'll bring up Father Abraham. And I'll go ahead and do it silently for now, but you'll see that there's nothing here for lyrics. You click the space bar, and it'll go down to the next thing. and bring up the lyrics on the screen. Now when you go to the song Holy is the Lord, if Sherry does it, it'll grow like that. That cue should have started the music, and we'll see that it did. And so you'll listen to the music and watch on the screen. And as you see the music playing and reaching the words, you'll hit space bar to go to the next one, and you'll see that it goes down. Or you can also use the cursor to hit the blue button here. So you can scroll down through here to get through all of that. And then the Bible story is this last one here, labeled Bible story. I don't believe Sherry's using it, but if she does, that's another one where you'll play it. And you see it's not doing anything here, but it has started on the screen. Now the last thing is if there is a problem with either of these playing, we do have the file for them here in the Gospel Project folder. And when you open that, it will bring up files. The songs are here, Unit 2. You can see the songs that we have options for. Or we have the Bible stories here in the same format, labeled by session. So today, or this Sunday, will be Unit 2, Session 2, which is this one right here. Let's see if I can focus on that. Close enough. Again, I don't believe Sherry's using it, so you can either play that directly from here, and that'll bring a pop-up onto the other screen that if you need to edit, you'll just drag your mouse from this side of the screen to the other, and you can see that I'm dragging it now back to this screen. I'll leave it over there for ease of use. And that should be the gist. Or if you want to get really technical, you can add things into here. Or if somebody asks for a song that I haven't added, which I don't believe they will, you can come up to here and do Insert, Lyric, and then choose the song that you want from this list. Hit the green button, and then select, and you'll see that now that has gone into here, and again, you just go like that. So that should be everything you need to know, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a text or a call.